Hey, this is Sarah and Larry.
We're doing a video on Greek phalanxes and the weapons involved and the techniques.
And what the hoplites had to carry into battle.
So without further ado, here is our wonderful video.
Is it it?
The spears were 8 feet long. They were wooden with metallic leaf-shaped tips. They were used one-handed, could be thrown or used in direct combat, and the men in the rear of the phalanx used them to kill the fleeing enemy. Swords were 2 feet long. They were long and thin, kind of like rapiers, and they were used in close combat after the spears broke. The shields were 3 feet in diameter. They were made of bronze because that was the cheapest and most durable material they could get at the time. They were held on the left arm to protect half of the man to their left. And this sometimes caused the formation to drift right because men would try to hide behind their partner's shield. And the Spartans usually had a lambda design on their shields. Armor and weapons were supplied by the individual hoplites so they could vary widely. Armor was made of 10 to 12 layers of stiff linen glued together, and is very difficult to recreate, even for experienced reenactors.
Alright, from here, we're going to take the typical phalanx battle and break it down into 5 stages for you. In stage 1, the armies would see each other and stop their march and bridge the gap and start their war cry. Stage 2 commences when the two armies clash in the field. The biggest and strongest warriors were put in the front lines because these men would have to withstand the pressure of the opposing army's charge. Stage 3 consists of rapid spear thrusts from each side, with each warrior trying to stab another man's vulnerable areas. Stage 4 is recognizable through a switch from spears to swords. By this point in the battle, most of the men have lost their spears, either through them breaking or being lodged in a corpse. The sword is then drawn, and a shank war commences. The final stage of phalanx combat begins when one side loses a majority of their men. The formation breaks and the remaining men flee. The other side chases them down and slaughters them like dogs. The Spartans, who despised cowardice, were particularly brutal and bloodthirsty at this point.
Get up!
Alright, time's up. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Go! Awesome. Wait, why are we fighting?
Oh no.